All right, in this video, I'm about to teach you how you can grow and scale any business 1280% like a business optimization success strategist or a boss. Now, this is coming directly from Boss Moves from my mentor, Myron Golden. You can order the book with the link that I'm going to put in this video for the Boss Moves book. This is a $40 book, guys. $40 book, and it has made people upwards of 800,000 to 1 million just from applying the moves in this book. Now, I'm going to show you how to grow your business like a boss. And before I even tell you how to scale your business from 10,000 to 128,000, well, 10,000 to 84,000. There's actually a typo in here and I found it and I'm correcting it because it just bugs the mess out of me. But from 10,000 a month to 84,000 a month, I want you to know that every growth consultant coach can teach these 4 moves. Tony Robbins teaches this, Russell Brunson teaches this, Myron Golden teaches this, Frank Kern teaches this. I think even Alex Hormozi teaches this. So know that once you know this, you are empowered to go teach it. So there are only 4 moves that you need to know to scale any business. They are lead generation, lead conversion, okay, customer ascension, and customer retention. All right, so in 4 moves, we're going to take, let's say, for the sake of numbers, we'll keep the numbers small and we'll keep it simple so that I can show you this example, but this formula works with any number as long as you're willing to do the math because the principles will apply. So the first thing we need to look at is what actions you're actually taking consistently to hit your monthly revenue, and then find out what you're doing that's keeping you stuck at that number. So let's assume you have a core product offer that's $1,000. So every time you make a sale, you're making $1,000. If your business is doing $10,000 per month in revenue, then that means you're generating 10 sales a month. So this is where we start. Your business is 10 sales per month, $10,000 a month. We'll just put a K there for you. 10 sales, 10,000. Okay. So in order to get those sales, you have to first generate leads, right? So let's say you're generating 100 leads per month. We'll do LPM, right? And you have a 10% conversion rate, 10% CR. Since 10% of 100 is 10, that gets you 10 sales a month, right? That's how you get that number from this. Okay, now let's scale your business by more than 10 times. And how do we do that using only 4 moves? Well, the first move is lead gen. So the first move you're going to make is to increase the number of leads you generate. So if you double your number, so instead of 100 leads per month, you double that, and that's 200 leads per month, and everything else stays the same, then you've just doubled your business revenue and profit. And you only did one of the 4 boss moves. You only fixed one thing and you're already at twice as much. So instead of making $10,000 per month, because, okay, so 10% of 200 is 20. If you make 20 sales, now you're at that 20,000 a month. That's just one move, okay? Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, that sounds great, but how do I do that? Well, if you've never heard of an opt-in funnel or a lead capture page, adding this one component to your business could potentially lead to mind-blowing growth. Now, in America, there's so many millions of businesses, actually United States and abroad, that have never heard of opt-in funnels or lead capture pages. And you can make a fortune just by teaching business owners to capture leads. Because a lot of people, when I ask business owners, like, how many leads are you generating? They're like, what's a lead? Do you have a lead capture page or opt-in funnel? What's that? Mind-blowing to me. So this is a business idea that's in the book, but I'm also thinking of it. You could build an opt-in funnel for business owners and have them pay you for the leads. After the business owner gets those leads, it's up to them to convert those leads into paying customers. So you just do the work to bring the people to them, and it's up to them to convert them, but you get paid for it. So that's the first move. Now, we just talked about lead generation. This is lead gen, right? We double our lead gen with the same conversion rate, right? And that's just the first boss move. The next boss move is lead conversion, right? So if you improve your lead conversion process, you'll improve your lead conversions. Now, In order to improve your lead conversion process, you're going to need to improve your sales process. And how do you do that? You work with human nature instead of working against human nature. When you work with human nature, it'll work for you. When you work against it, it will work against you. And when it's working against you, trust me, it is a battle that you cannot win. So we're going to start with psychological artistry, is what Myron Golden calls it. It's painting word pictures and hanging them in the minds of your prospect to help them see the world in a brand new light. And Russell Brunson talks about this in Expert Secrets, a book that I'm currently, as you can tell, reading the heck out of. I've got it bookmarked up, underlined, got a bookmark, all this stuff. Like, 'cause this is gold. Like, if you want to hide something really good from someone, put it in a book. All right, so when you use emotional cooperation in selling, you're creating an environment that makes your prospects feel like buying, because people buy for one reason and one reason only. It's because they feel like it. Now, with logical justification, you support that feeling with logical reasons to buy. So they'll buy from the emotion and they'll justify it logically, but you help them on that journey. You've got to make your prospects feel like buying. Now, you can use this emotional cooperation by using the big domino and the 3 secrets. So the big domino is the main thing you have to get people to believe in order to say yes to your offer. The 3 secrets are what Russell uses to break old beliefs, and that would stop them from taking on the new belief, because the big domino is the one you have to push over in order for them to take on a new belief. And that when you knock that big domino down, those 3 little secrets, or you knock the big domino down and then you keep it down with the 3 secrets. So the secret number 1 is changing the primary limiting belief about what you offer. So if there's something that you're trying to offer them, you have to address that limiting belief. An objection is just a question that was not answered in your sales presentation. The next secret is to change their external limiting belief about your offer. So something that's external to them, like, oh goodness, I was literally just on that a second ago. So the external things to them are external struggles, like trying to lose weight. Like on the outside, I'm trying to lose the weight. But the internal limiting belief about the offer is, where you get vulnerable and you tell your story about the mind struggles. So the body is the external, the mind is the internal. And when you start to share that internal struggle with people, you draw them in because of your vulnerability. If you use any of these frameworks to convert more sales, you could easily double your conversion rates. If you go from 10% conversions to 20% conversions, right? 20% of 200 up here, 20% of 200 is 40. And you multiply that times 1,000. Well, now you're at, 40,000 a month. And you've quadrupled your business by doing only 2 of the 4 boss moves. And we only made 2 moves, guys. This is all about leads. So 40,000 a month by just doubling leads per month and conversion rate. Now we get into customer ascension. And ascension is moving people up. So you're moving them up the ladder. Now, these next 2 moves are not about leads at all, because once you bring someone in and you convert them from a lead, when you convert them into a buyer, they are no longer leads, they're customers. And now it's time to move them up. So customer ascension means you're simply going to add a premium value offer. What's a premium value offer? Premium value offer. It's based on what the client gets from you or from the encounter. How am I trying to say this? So you're offering them premium value for a fraction of the price. So let's say you can give them a $1 million result. You have the right to charge 10% of that, which is 100,000. But if you do 10,000, that's an irresistible offer, because wait, if I give you 10,000, you're going to give me $1 million. Like if I give you $1 and you give me $1 back, is there any value in that? No, because I just got the exact same amount of money. But if I give you $1, or you give me $1 and I give you 10, is that a good deal? Yeah. Put me on infinite. I will give you 10 of my dollars. You give me 100 every time. So let's say you create a $10,000 premium value offer, right? 10K PVO for premium value offer. and you offer it to all of these people that bought your $100 or your $1,000 core product offer, right? Since 10% of 40 sales per month is 4, and 4 times 10,000 is 40,000, you just added an extra. Okay, so 10% conversion of 40 sales is 4, and 4 times that $10,000 premium value offer is 40,000. Now your business is at $80,000 a month, and that's just 3 moves. Okay. So one of the most important things that you can ever do for your clients is charge them premium value prices to work with you. Why? Because if you're trying to, it's not about the money. It's not because they need to pay you. It's because you sell like you buy. And so people that are unwilling to pay are going to be unwilling to charge. And if you want to sell premium value offers, you got to be a buyer of premium value offers. It's a rite of passage. So people who want to sell premium value offers but have never bought a premium value offer, they're not only deceiving themselves, but they're also deceiving their prospects. They think they'll be able to help someone cross over to the world of premium value offers, but they themselves have never crossed over. They don't even really believe in the process, and they don't know what emotions to address when you say something like $10,000 premium value offer. There's some emotions that come with that. So I pay premium value for Myron Golden now. I pay $55,000 a year. When I sell somebody a premium value offer, I'm freeing them to sell someone else a premium value offer, because now they know people who are willing to pay $20, $40, $50, $100,000 for an offer, because they just did. And that's why I can sell premium value offers now. Now, if you buy a $50,000 program, you're not going to have a hard time charging someone $10,000. The only limitations are the ones that you have in your mind. And I've had them for a while. But when I got over that limitation, I started seeing the money coming in. So all you need to say is, this is how much it is to work with me. I charge $10,000. Do you want to pay that upfront or in 2 or 3 payments? If you do that for 10 businesses per month, you'll make over $1 million a year on one offer. When you stop putting more faith in your limitations than you do in your leverage, you'll begin to experience a life of flow. So you don't have to take Myron's word for it. You don't have to take my word for it. I would recommend that you do your own research, but beyond the shadow of a doubt, the master key to success in any achievement is to take ownership of the results before you know the path. You know you can provide the result for your people. Take ownership of that, because they're going to borrow your belief, and then do whatever it takes to create a path to that result for them specifically, and then use those receipts in order to do it for someone else, the testimonials. So stop thinking, as soon as I know how to do it, I'm going to do it. Start thinking, I'm going to do it, and figure it out while I'm doing it. Build the bus on the highway, build the plane in the sky, okay? Don't say I'll do it as soon as I learn how, because you don't even get started learning, or you don't even get to start learning until you start doing it. I have a testimony about this. I just launched my 6-week beta group coaching course. We're going on week 3 Monday, and it's working out so much better in motion than it was in my head, because now I see how it's actually affecting people. Now I see it's actually transforming people, and now I'm seeing people paying me because they can see the vision, they can see the transformation. But it's not about me. We're talking about these boss moves. So the master key to wealth, to having a quantum leap, is to start to leap before you know how you're going to land. So that means we've taken your business from $10,000 a month to $80,000 a month in just 3 moves. That's $960,000 a year now. Okay. And here's the last boss move. So you're going to improve your retention, or you're going to improve your retention through continuity. So customer retention, you want to keep them. That's what retention means, right? Not detention, retention. So you're keeping them. They love you. They're happy. Yum, yum. Okay. So continuity means you sell the product once and get paid for it every year, or every month, or every week, or every day if you want. One of the best models is what Myron calls forced continuity. Oh my God, please stop calling. Forced continuity offer. I don't like forced continuity. I like suggested continuity. It's just a suggestion. You can take it or leave it, just like an offer, you could take it or leave it. So let's say, for example, that you sell a course or coaching program teaching someone to do something that they already want to learn how to do, but you teach them how to do it by using software that makes the task easier. You give them a free 30-day or 90-day trial of the software. Then once they understand the value of it and are using it, you start charging for the use of the software. For easy math, let's say your software as a service, or SaaS, not that kind of SaaS, is $100 a month, right? You can even make this mandatory. Like, they have to, if someone wants to purchase your core product offer, they also need to purchase your SaaS offer, ideally after a free trial. So let's say 90-day free trial, right? This could even be a coaching program at $100 a month. It could be a community. Think, be creative, right? Thinking is the hardest thing that most people never do. If you spend the time thinking, things will come to your mind that will change your life. So at 40 sales per month times 100, that is an extra $4,000, right? If you multiply that 4,000 times 12, I got the math wrong. He got the math wrong. I got the math wrong, but it's still over $1 million either way it goes. So no, 40 sales a month times 100 is 4,000. Yes. 4,000. Oh, wait, it was 40 sales per month at 100. It says 480 here. I'm so confused. Anyway, for the sake of numbers, 40 times 12, that's, come on, guys, help me out here. 60 grand? No, 48 grand. 48 grand a year. Yes, there we go. So 48,000 on top of that 80,000. No. That's where the math went wrong. I understand it now. Now I see how confusing it can be because we're talking about month versus year. So you add the 4,000 to the 80,000 a month. That's $84,000 a month in your business, which is $1,008,000 a year in just 4 moves. Now, when you make your offer, you have to keep in mind that you're not the result. You don't produce results for your clients. You sell the outcome, and the process produces the result. So you're selling them this outcome, but what they do with this is what's going to produce the results. You have to remove yourself as the key to their unlocking of their success. Because if it's you, you can't scale the business, because once you remove you from the business, there is no longer a business. If you are dependent, if your outcome is dependent on your clients, or your client's outcome is dependent on you, you will never be able to scale your business and exit or sell it, or for it to run without you being there. So you just made yourself an expensive job. So how do you sell the outcome? Glad you asked. Presentation is pretty simple. All you have to say is, if I can show you how to take a business of making $10,000 a month and tweak 4 things, not 57, not 77, just 4. We'll tweak 4 things and your business is going to go from making $10,000 a month in revenue to doing $84,000 per month in revenue, potentially. When I can show you the math, would you be happy with me? Would you want me to keep working with you? Or would you rather I go work with your competitor? You can argue with a lot of things and win, but math is not one of them. So show them the math. If they don't buy, they're dumb as a box of rocks, and they're not going to pay you anyway. If that's too basic, then I don't know what to tell you, because this is what works for all businesses, and I'm seeing it in real time as I'm in the inner circle. Nothing that is shared here is theory. Everything shared is exactly what is done by Myron, exactly what's done by Tony, exactly what's done by Russell, exactly what's done by Frank. And we just peel back the curtain to show you what the magicians know, so it doesn't have to be magic to you anymore. I hope that blesses you. I hope that helps. I'm going to drop the link for Boss Moves in the description below. And I hope that you go buy the book and you scale your business to $84,000 a month so that you can live the life that you were meant to live. Now, guys, be strong and courageous. Do everything you do with passion, and I promise you'll have a life that you love, a life and a business that you love. All right, thanks for watching.